3 weeks ago, we reopened an old-fashioned finishing school to see if we could turn 10 of Britain's most notorious ladettes into ladies. Some tried hard, but others soon reverted to their old ways. And already 5 have been expelled.
They're a bunch of bitches and I want nothing to do with them.
This week is the biggest challenge yet. They'll have to host a dinner dance for some distinguished guests.
Stand still.
I can't breathe!
Stand still.
But there's rebellion in the air as the pressure of becoming a lady reaches breaking point.
It's as if you're running the school, not us. You're not, we are.
And a month of celibacy ends with a bang.
She said she'd have sex with anybody. Anybody.
And at least one more girl will have to leave Eggleston Hall.
What on earth were men doing in your bedroom?
It's the 4th week of term at Eggleston Hall Finishing School.
Good morning. Morning.
The 5 remaining ladettes are keen to discover this week's challenge. The girls have each received a guest list for a grand occasion.
Oh my God! Dinner dance on Saturday! Oh my God!
Last week, the girls attended a country house weekend and Jessica became very friendly with Henry, a banker.
Henry Anderson, yes!
Bloody nice chap.
Now the bachelors have been invited to a dinner dance at Eggleston Hall to be organised and hosted by the ladettes.
I cannot dance. I've got 2 left feet, I've got no coordination.
I never thought I would have done half the things that I've achieved here.
And if I'm flinging someone round, I'm going to let go of them mid-flow and they're going to be like...
He'll be flinging you around then. Yeah.
Got to be very strong.
This is the first time the girls will have to act as hostesses, not guests. It's a daunting challenge, as party planner and etiquette teacher Liz Brewer explains to them in their first lesson.
Now, this is your chance to be a hostess. It's going to be quite terrifying. You've got a long way to go. Jessica, you were there by the skin of your teeth. I have to tell you, you really were. And you've got to work really hard.
Jessica's attitude problem has got her into serious trouble at Eggleston Hall. Last week she argued in public with Liz Brewer.
I'm not having someone degrade me in front of ladies and sirs, in front of gentlemen. I'm sorry, no.
But she managed to curry favour with the principal and avoid expulsion. Jessica got away with it, but Liz Brewer will only be too pleased if she fails this time.
Don't keep drawing attention to yourself. And look at me when I'm speaking to you. Eye contact's very important.
She's got no right to treat us the way that she has. She thinks we can't do this. We do this every weekend. We are party girls. So for us to host a party, she's going to eat her words. She told me I was going last weekend, and I didn't, so bollocks to her.
A gracious hostess makes sure that guests are properly introduced, and Liz Brewer has organised some role play.
Hi, Jessica. Good to see you again.
Can I shake your hand?
Yes, very good to see you again. Stop that cackle, because it is so unfeminine. Okay.
Liz, may I get you a drink?
One thing about you, Michelle, could you be careful of people's hands? Because you do tend to really sort of crush the boat.
That was a gentle one.
I know. So I hate to think what a real one's going to be like.
No one likes a lettuce leaf handshake. You can tell a person by their handshake.
What's a lettuce leaf handshake?
Give me your hand. You know, no bollocks. Get in there. How are you, love?
Is that what you done to her?
No, I didn't even do it that hard.
She's a wuss.
Despite a remarkable transformation in her appearance over the last 3 weeks, gasfitter Michelle has not been able to shake off her blokish manner.
I've worked my bollocks off and I ain't even got any.
Do you know, as I've said to you, smoking is the most unfeminine thing you can do. And I tell you why, Michelle, because you stink of smoke. Your breath smells of smoke. Don't frown because you give yourself wrinkles. Just relax and smile. Smile, smile, smile.
I don't know, I think some of it's useful, some of it's a load of codswallop.
Well, sometimes I think she thinks that we haven't lived. I know this sounds really stupid. Like, she sits there and she says the most ridiculous things, and I'm like, I ain't just got off the art club, you know, I have lived.
Come on, girls, let's go.
As hostesses, the girls will be required to make conversation on a variety of subjects, including the arts. So Vice Principal Rosemary Schrager has brought them to a local museum for a lesson in cultural appreciation.
Right, girls. I have never seen such big canalettos. What is so wonderful about this are the vibrant colours from the poor people who've obviously been given the poor places, and the richer you are, the better position you're giving in the festival. I mean, can't you just sit here and just look at this for hours? What do you think, Hayley?
I'm lost for words.
Yeah, I think it's so exciting. Aren't you excited by it?
But EastEnder Hayley can't feign an interest in fine art.
Some of it's a bit morbid. They're an ugly bunch after these people that have been painted.
This is called the Rape of Helen.
It's disgusting. It makes me look at it and think, I want to smash every one of them blokes' faces in.
What?
Do you have that in your front room? Do you have that in your bedroom? No. Don't like it at all.
But whatever way you look at it, it's still bollocks. It's a painting. They've done it thousands of years ago. They're going to be doing it for thousands of years. If you're not painting a canvas, you're painting a house. It's paint.
Rosemary considers the trip to have been a great success and decides to reward the girls with an aperitif at a local hotel.
Let's go in. Come on. Anyway, I think cheers to you lot, having made it so far. And you've got a lot to do, and I would say good luck.
Thank you.
All right?
Rosemary leaves the Ladettes to enjoy an evening off.
A pleasure. Okay, bye.
But some local lads have caught their eye.
Hi, Big C, you right?
Let me out in one, yeah? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my God.
The Ladettes are supposed to be ambassadors of Eggleston Hall at all times. But a mixture of shots and beer proves a fatal combination, especially for Claire. She's come to finishing school to put an end to binge drinking and loose behaviour. But over the past weeks, she's abused every opportunity to drink and only narrowly escaped expulsion.
What a shame you let yourself down yet again.
Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Put it there. That is good.
7.32 seconds.
I beat my world record score. Nice one, brother.
Claire's prowess with a pint attracts an admirer.
Does he? Honest. And you are big thing.
That's
S1Ep4.
Fortunately, the girls' taxi arrives before things can get worse. But Claire can't resist showing the boys what they've missed.
I'm pretty but I've had the smokes, I'm feeling orgasmic at the moment. I had a tongue twister and I'm feeling f***ing great. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
The Ladettes have made it back to the hall just in time for lights out.
Thank you, driver. Thank you very much.
Claire, were you ambassador tonight to Eggleston Hall? Did you behave yourself?
Yes, I did. If only he was there to see me.
You are drunk tonight.
No, I'm not.
I mean, you are, Claire.
I'm merry. I behaved myself so much.
If I hear to the contrary, I will not be amused.
No, that is totally understandable, Mrs. Schrager.
All right.
But I haven't done nothing wrong tonight. Seriously.
Okay. All right. I want to go to sleep now.
Yep.
Good night.
Bye.
The morning after their rowdy night out, The ladettes start preparing for their buffet dinner. They've been asked to bring menu suggestions.
Good morning.
My buffet would consist of sausage rolls, cheese. Vol au vent somewhere in there, haven't quite decided where.
Claire.
Sweet and sour prawn.
Okay.
And crispy shredded beef and pancake rolls.
This is meant to be a dinner dance, not a Chinese takeaway.
I like the little sausages on the sticks.
Sausage on the sticks. Not inspiring, Michelle. Right, you lot. Yours was absolute rubbish.
Rosemary Schrager has a more ambitious conception of the buffet.
Okay, this is a classic, old-fashioned, almost 1950s menu we've done here. You're going to have avocado mousse, Bœuf Wellington. You are then going to have chicken chaud-froid, which is pretty tricky.
This week, the girls will be judged not just on cooking, but on their presentation of the food.
You're shaking. Why are you shaking?
Why? Because I feel as though there's going to be a massive air bubble and it's going to explode.
Not with a hangover.
No, it's not.
Are you sure? You must have the constitution of an ox.
I only had a small amount. But I think it was the company I was with. I just got over a bit excited.
Well, who are you with?
The girls.
Girl, anybody else?
There was a few young men.
Were there?
Yes.
I hope you behaved yourself.
I did behave.
I don't believe you. I don't know why I don't believe you. This lot are laughing their heads off. You've got the DTs, you've gone backwards with your language, and you're feeling as rough as anything, and you're not admitting it. What happened?
Nothing happened.
But Rosemary is determined to find out the truth.
What I don't want you to do is think that you can pull the wool over my eyes.
No,
because you're not going to.
I know.
I mean, you'll be a menace to society, quite frankly, if you go on the way you're going on.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Quite frankly, you were totally and utterly drunk.
No. I'm a raving alcoholic. She's just getting on my case, and every fucking teacher is getting on my case and making me sound like an alcoholic, and it's really pissed me off. If I did tell her how much I honestly drank, she's going to think even worse of me. Do you know what I mean? I drank so much that night, and if I tell her the honest truth, she's just going to look at me as though I'm a piece of shit.
To decorate the hall for the dinner dance, the girls set off to collect foliage from the grounds. But they're preoccupied with their part in Claire's misdemeanour.
I feel guilty that Claire got in so much trouble because we was all sitting there laughing, and when we did go out I was one of the ones to go and buy 2 rounds worth of shots. So I know she was drunk, but obviously I didn't help her, and really.
If I was Claire now, I'd just put all my cards on the table. So this is what happened, I got pissed, I did this, I did that, deal with it now, punish me now. That's what I'd do, because Rosemary will find out. You can't fart in this place without someone finding out.
What happened? Because it's obvious something happened. You know, were you loud?
I wasn't loud to what I normally was.
You were with some men?
Yeah, I was with some men, and to be perfectly honest with you, I did have a kiss with one of them. Yeah.
Is he a gentleman? Is that how you expect gentlemen to behave? And is that how you expect a lady from Eggleston Hall to behave? I'm going to ask you one question. Do you think you've moved on from when you started?
Definitely.
And can I ask you how?
How? Because...
If you're still doing what you used to do?
I'm absolutely tame to what I used to be. Normally it goes beyond than just, you know...
What, you have sex?
Yes. So...
With any stranger? Really? I am really shocked.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I am really shocked. I'm not saying you're an alcoholic. What I'm saying is that drink affects what you do in life.
Yes.
And it seems to be the area, the only area that is letting you down.
I know that deep down.
I know. I know. I know. I know. But you know something, Claire?
What?
Do you know something? If this will help you just a bit, won't it be worthwhile?
Of course it will.
Because you know you're special. You're a very special person. So listen, why don't you go and wash your face, go and get some fresh makeup on.
Yes.
All right? And go and have some lunch.
Okay.
All right?
All right. Thank you very much.
That's okay, darling. Take care. Oh, come on. You all right?
Yeah.
All right? You'll be all right. All right, off we go. Okay. All right, bye, Claire. She did come clean. She told me she kissed this man, so-called gentleman, just kissed him. Then I asked if she had sex. She said she'd have sex with anybody. Anybody. Once she's got a drink in her mouth, she'll have sex with anyone. It's quite shocking.
But there's no time to dwell on past mistakes. Each week, the challenge is made more demanding, and the dinner dance will test the girls on every aspect of the curriculum.
Oh!
In dressmaking, the girls are putting the finishing touches to their corsets, and on Saturday, they will wear these garments at the dinner dance.
It's really hard. I've just done it 3 times.
Not everything in life's easy, is it? It's too high.
We'll go,
That'll go round you. That'll go. You found me off small and sundry.
By emphasising the waist and bosom, the corsets are designed to squeeze the last traces of lad out of these ladettes.
I feel like I need 6 either side just to keep me stable.
That does look good though, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a struggle, but Jessica thinks her buxom look may attract a certain banker.
Hold on to it.
I am. How now brown cow.
Golly, I've heard some horrible noises there.
After 4 weeks of speech lessons with Kate Forrester, the ladettes know they need to do hours of practice with their bone props, but Jessica hasn't done any.
Lady. Lady. Yeah, that's coming down your nose. That's horrible.
A. Still greeting.
A. A.
A.
Lay.
Lay.
Lady.
Lady.
Don't you ever tell me, Jessica, that you can't do it.
Mother, father.
No.
Rachel has come to finishing school to acquire some polish.
I don't pronounce all my T's. Was it T's and Q's or what is that one?
Last week she managed to charm Tom, one of the eligible bachelors. But her South London accent shows little sign of improvement. And at the dinner dance, Kate Forrester will judge their pronunciation and their conversational skills.
How do you do, Rachel? Did you have a pleasant journey this evening?
Yes, very pleasant, thank you.
Go on. Did you travel far?
From London.
I haven't been to London in such a long time.
But you'd say time, wouldn't you?
Time?
Time. Go on.
Has it changed much?
When was the last time you was there?
No, you were there, not was there. Look, girls, if you want to come across as a lady, every time you open your mouth, you've got to sound like a lady. Don't blow it.
With the dinner dance approaching, the staff have devised an ingenious punishment for Claire, as she's about to find out from moral tutor Jill Harbord.
Right. We're going to ask you to be in charge of the bar, you know, seeing that everybody's got drinks, but you are not to go near any drink on Saturday evening. If you
Understood.
do, it is instant out.
Claire knows she's on probation, but all the girls must progress if they are to survive to the final week. Their flowers and decorations will be on show on Saturday, and Jill Harbord expects the girls to do her credit.
What is this, the name of this, Michelle?
Is it the variegated ivy?
Yes, it's a variegated ivy, but it's got a definite name. Hedera dentata colchica.
I just get really pissed off with it. At one point I just felt like ramming the flowers somewhere. I just wish that sometimes, I don't know, I could get a set of benders in there and say to her, right, okay, run me some gas pipe.
As usual, Jessica's attitude is testing Jill Harbord's patience.
Right, Jess, can you tell me all the names of everything in that arrangement?
Lemons.
Right.
Grapes. Hellebore.
No.
Hedera. Something called chicken.
Now, come on, you've got to get this
I'm
right.
trying. I've never dealt with flowers before I came here.
A lot of these girls haven't
I
either.
know, but it's
Now,
very
come
hard
on.
for me to learn like this, under pressure.
There is always an excuse. That's terribly flat.
I think it looks great.
Well, that's where we differ.
Yes, unfortunately.
Isn't it?
So I couldn't give a rat's ass, to be fair. I don't care what anyone else thinks of me. I am who I am. If you don't like it, don't look at me. Don't like the way I sound, don't listen to me. No skin off my nose.
After classes, the girls escape the hall to collect more foliage for their party decorations. The girls should never be out of uniform, but they've taken the unprecedented step of changing into their own clothes.
Look at the lovely cupresses tree. Can't we just cut that fucker down? Smells pissy. These aren't acorns! What are they then?
Conifers. No, they're trees.
Conifers? Get out, woman.
Too busy?
No, not at all. Character. Did anyone think to bring a carrier bag? Oh, you want to take your own?
You can't, he's got myxomatosis.
What's myxomatosis?
It's his eyes.
What, he's blind?
It's like Stevie Wonder, but a rabbit.
Later, Rosemary Schrager is horrified to discover the Ladettes out of uniform.
Been getting twigs from the garden.
Yes, but who said you could wear your own clothes?
Oh, we had to put our wellies on.
No, but who said you could wear your own clothes? I cannot believe this. Now, listen, you've been here for 3 weeks now, and you are just doing whatever you like. I mean, you're doing exactly what you want to do. And I tell you, I am not amused at all. It's as if you're running the school, not us. You're not, we are.
No, they're actually from semi-open that have been to prison or done something immorally wrong.
I'm 31. This is ridiculous.
The woman's on another planet. She's got a screw loose.
With 2 days to go before the dinner dance, Rosemary Schrager decides to let the girls know that slacking will not be tolerated.
You're going to have to work your butt off. You've got the flowers to do. You've got your dresses as well. You've got an awful lot to do to get the dinner dance finished in time. It's not going to be easy, all right? Now, you're going to make a rabbit terrine with pistachio nuts. Yes, you are. Now, what we're going to do, you're going to have to take... No, Claire?
Good girls, pump them up.
In addition to all the practical preparations, the girls must ensure their appearance is highly polished by Saturday night.
It's a bit like plastering when you're plastering a wall. Like it?
I've got boobs at the back and at the front. That ain't right.
Oh, Rachel, you can't get a fart in that, love.
Put the pens and pencils in their proper places. See how I got twit.
I'm gonna fucking screw it.
1, 2, and again.
Yet another skill the girls must master is Scottish reeling, a traditional device to enable the guests to circulate.
I've got 2 left feet, but you just got to try, haven't you? So it's just an absolute nightmare. Tomorrow my chest will be out my best. It'll be a nightmare.
The girls are tired, but there's no let-up in party planning as they go through menus and to-do lists. And the principal is on the way with an important announcement.
Good evening.
Good evening. We've got the guest list
Fantastic.
for tomorrow evening. A lot of very upstanding members of the community coming tomorrow evening, seriously. 4 of the younger men cannot stay in the village because there's no room. So they're going to be staying here. So we put a little star by the people that are staying here.
Jessica is thrilled to discover that Henry will be staying the night.
Hi girls, you're welcome, bye.
Henry's stopping. This is a big test for me actually to see what's going to happen.
The guest list also includes a number of dignitaries.
Peter Hunter, London, Army officer and keen polo player and polo match organiser.
Peter St Clair.
So he's going to have a wallet the size of Buckingham Palace.
President of the Darlington Gaelic Society.
And the man who's going to rock everyone's boat, the Reverend Robert Williamson Darlington, an accomplished oboe and saw player. More chance getting a whale up your arse than me remembering that lot.
It's the morning of the dinner dance. The Ladettes have just hours to get Eggleston Hall ready for 25 guests. but they seem undaunted by the scale of the challenge.
Challenge is a walk in the park. It's going to be easy with 5 of us. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all.
But preparing the buffet is painfully slow work.
Like, I've cooked chicken before, but I've never glazed it, iced it, decorated it and put aspic on it. To me, these look like cakes. I don't know what people are going to think when they turn up and see these. They'd be frightened to eat them, if you ask me.
I didn't think there was a lot to do.
Yeah, right. How many people we got coming tonight?
Loads.
Right.
Staying clear of the kitchen, Jessica decides to focus her efforts on looking good. With 4 gentlemen staying the night, Jill Harbord has grave concerns.
What worries me is their morals.
Yes.
We're going to have these chaps staying.
The big problem, I think, is that when you've been working very hard and trying to plan something, when you suddenly stop, you unwind, don't you? You know,
It's up to the girls not to have any funny business, because this is the test.
This is the test.
And if they do have any, then they've lost the whole thing.
Absolutely.
There's nothing going on between me and Henry, we're just good friends.
It's 6 o'clock and Jill Harbord has come to assess the flower arrangements.
I really don't know what to say about this. It's just, well, it's sad. What on earth have we got a Christmas bauble here for? There's absolutely no reason for that at all. And why have we got a fir cone and a bunch of grapes on here? What does this do? I mean, a bunch of plastic grapes and 1 fir cone which has been wired. Have they given a title for this evening? As for that, that's a little bit of a mystery to me. But that, I think, is probably the most horrible bit of the whole party, really.
By now, Jessica has been in front of the mirror for 2 hours, leaving the others to do all the work.
Can you bring some stuff in the kitchen, please? Unfortunately, someone has to put the buffet out, and me and Hayley seem to have been volunteered.
Right, what knife am I putting on here? Give me a knife and you know what? Chop that up over there.
Thank you, my love.
Looking at this, I want to drink it, very much so. I'd like to neck every single bottle, but I can't.
Right. First of all, I'm looking at this. The meats are all over the place. The protein should be in one place, should be coming down into the salads, so that is completely wrong. That chicken is over here, this chicken is over there. So the people are going to get down there. You don't know how much is going to be left. It's completely to pieces. Everything is higgledy-piggledy. In fact, it's completely unflowing. This whole thing is just not flowing. Hello, hello.
It's 8 p.m. and the first guests arrive. And Jessica and Rachel are ready to welcome their favourite bachelors.
Yeah, fantastic.
We made them all ourselves. Made them all ourselves and the skirts.
Wow.
But Michelle and Hayley are only now able to get changed.
Oh, mercy. I'm going to stand you.
No way.
People only just started to arrive, do you know that?
Oh, Jesus, no way. Oh, no, where's my knickers?
Meanwhile, the distinguished guests have started to arrive, but Rachel and Jessica don't appear to have studied the guest list.
Roberts, I might have 1 or 2 Roberts. What was your name?
Yes, Williams.
Williamson. I remember that, Robbie Williams. I'm sure you've heard that before.
You still stand still. Stand still.
Oh, no.
No, off again, off. Stand up.
Stop, just stop thinking.
Go on.
Peter Gill.
Will.
Will.
Gill.
Will and Gill. Right, Will.
Peter, really.
Oh.
Do you want to fill it in now?
Go on.
You in?
Yep.
You ready? Stand still.
I can't breathe.
Okay, stand still.
Liz Brewer and the rest of the staff are gathered in the common room eager to assess the fledgling hostesses.
Peter Gill and Will Thompson. Peter Gill and Will Thompson. I'm just going to go through the names. Peter Gill and Will Thompson.
The more you try, the worse it gets.
He plays with Prince Charles. Oh, really? He most definitely does, yes. He is the captain of the lifeguards polo team.
And we're going to be playing all summer, so...
I know, you should invite the girls down. There's a slight problem with the drink.
Yes, I like it too much. I'm a bit of a party goer.
So if she can behave herself long enough and stop being sluttish, she might well.
She's going to have a bottle smashed over her face, and I don't give a fuck if I go to prison for it.
Oh, I can't move.
For God's sake, come on, we're late. People are waiting for us. Come on, girl, get up.
Got a brush stuck up my arse.
You have got to circulate. You're not introducing anyone. You have to go up to people.
Okay, I've got to go back in the kitchen.
Jessica, right now, this is embarrassing. You've got guests who have not been introduced.
Okay, I will sort that out, but
No,
No, the dessert is more important.
Jessica,
Excuse me a moment. Have you introduced people to one another?
No, we need Hayley and Michelle.
These brewers just gone circulate. I said I can't circulate. I haven't got the...
Yeah, well, Alicia hasn't just called you a slut.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Michelle and Hayley finally make their entrance an hour late, but immediately put into practice what they've learned.
Looking very well.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you? I'm fine. Now, may I get you a drink? I shall be back in one moment. You're welcome.
Mrs. Smith. Miss.
Rob, how are you?
We have just met. We're trying to fill up dance cards. Mrs. Smith is our dressmaking teacher.
Mrs. Smith, are you free for any dancing?
Wow, look at this matchmaking. Oh, right.
Seconds before dinner is announced, Rachel and Jessica remember to serve the canapes.
We were talking about quail's eggs on the train journey up here, actually.
Oh, was it?
You know how rare it is to get a good quail's egg these days. Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served!
I do apologise in delays with the proceedings tonight, but you'll be pleased to know that the buffet is served. Would the lemons like to go up first and we'll work around?
With the evening behind schedule, Liz Brewer is not in a forgiving mood.
Wine.
The wine's on its way round.
That is a bit of a faux pas. Because one thing you need is some wine.
It's barking orders. And I'm ignoring her immensely because this is our night and not hers.
I think it's incredible. I think they've pulled this off yet again. I have to say yet again, because they astound me every single time.
I think as the evening progresses, I think truth will out, and we shall see whether they've had a little drink too many or whatever.
By this stage, Claire would usually be plastered, but tonight she's determined to keep her promise not to drink.
To be perfectly honest with you, the drinking isn't bothering me. Not one bit, because there's just too much to think about.
And even though the girls have forgotten their recommended conversational topics, they're well able to charm their guests.
I want to be able to be accepted in different places in society, to be able to be comfortable to go out to dinner with people. Oh, I hope so. But I've been told about my laugh, because I'm not allowed to laugh.
You're not allowed to laugh.
Because I've got the hugest laugh.
I do apologise, time is of the essence, and we have only half an hour of dancing. So please, if we could be upstanding and meet your first partner at the door and follow me and Bobby round the dance floor. Bobby and I. Bobby and I. Bobby and I.
Now the ladettes can relax and enjoy the dancing with the gentlemen. For Claire, the evening has been a revelation.
I'm on a high and I've not been drinking, and it's like absolutely amazing. I'm buzzing on a natural adrenaline. I honestly think the guys now have taken to me a lot better. I've already been proposed to tonight to get married by the guy who I was sitting next to. He said he would put me on a pedestal, propose to me and give me the life of luxury. And he shoved this down my corset.
Michelle's corset has worked wonders on her figure, and the gasfitter has a full dance card. And Hayley is as charming a dancer as she is a hostess. But Jessica is drawing a lot of attention to herself, some of it of the wrong kind.
She's walking around like a tomboy, she's hitching her skirts up, she's being unfeminine, her language is still bad, but it's almost as if she's doing it as a rebellious act.
Your graduates, take care of you. Good night.
Give me a ring. I'm actually giving you a ring.
Okay, yes. So nice to meet you. Take care. Bye.
With the last guest gone, the staff leave the girls to entertain the gentlemen staying on, with strict instructions to go to their dormitories in half an hour.
Partying the night away.
With the guests gone, the ladettes are left alone with the gentlemen. The girls are expected to behave themselves like ladies, but for some, this is where the real evening begins.
You teach us something we don't know, and we'll teach you something you don't know.
I'm sure there's a lot you can teach me, but...
Ah, that is a real gentleman.
Does anyone want my trousers?
If you're offering.
So, you're going to show us the waterfall, is that right?
There's a lover in my life. He sends me gifts and flowers. He'd change 1,000 clocks to meet me after hours. He's crazy.
Where is everybody? It's 20 to 2. Okay, let's go.
I love.
Go tonight.
Are you enjoying undoing my corset
Very
there,
much.
Tom?
Is yours undone as well?
Yes.
Good Lord, so it is.
What are you doing? Boys, out! Out, now!
8 o'clock,
Out.
be there.
We were misled.
Out! Come on, Jess, hurry up. See you tomorrow, girls. Okay, bye. Good night. See you well.
But these gentlemen are not so easily dissuaded.
Hello.
We thought you might want some, like Henry and I.
Oh, thank you.
We'd hate for you to run dry. Yeah, because we were a bit worried about that. Good excuse, but the water, you know.
This is not a good excuse.
It
This
is
is a
in
lame
Boston.
excuse. This is
Water.
rubbish.
Yeah, I think it's a really
Could
good
you not think of anything better than water?
Do you know, I have a pair just like it.
Oh.
I've got Christmas.
I'm having to de-dress.
I don't believe it. I have to go to bed.
As do we.
Come on. So do you. Off. Lights out now.
With the other girls finally asleep, Jessica can't resist one more visit to Henry in the early hours. Next morning, the gentlemen have left early. With the frolics over, the ladettes face the ordeal of the weekly assessments. One by one, they must face the teachers and account for their performance last night. This time, the price of failure is at its most severe. When these interviews are over, at least one girl will be expelled, losing the chance to go through to the final week and get the Eggleston Hall diploma.
No.
And after a week in which the girls have taken liberties, the staff are determined to re-establish their authority.
I've realised that you're not all evil witches in the nicest possible way, and I respect you all so much.
What on earth were men doing in your bedroom?
Okay.
It isn't okay. I am absolutely horrified.
They did want to come in.
I bet they
We did
did.
actually get rid of the men initially, and then they went back upstairs and came back down with water.
I've never heard such rubbish in my life.
Michelle!
What happened last night?
And the canopies. Where were the canopies?
Why were you so late?
It was a real muck-up. Right, okay. There's 2 big paintings that we looked at in the Bose Museum. I'd like you to give me the date.
I'm not sure, I know it was quite some time ago. It's crazy, I tell you. In fact, becoming a lady, I'm quite happy to live down the market and have a store and sell everything for £1.
Fucking pile of cock.
What did you do towards the flowers yesterday?
Unfortunately, we ran out of time for the...
I don't care whether you ran out of time. What do I see? A pathetic thing called a flower arrangement standing on the most hideous base. Well, what's the point? I've just given up.
You may go.
Something that really horrified me, and I'll use a modern term, which you will most definitely understand. Snogging a man.
Yes, I know.
This was a stranger in Barnard Castle. How?
He basically come on to me and I didn't resist.
That is certainly a nail in the coffin.
This week, there's been insubordination from all of the girls, and the staff have had to decide who is redeemable and who isn't.
Right, afternoon everybody. Hayley.
Hayley took no interest in cultural appreciation, but made progress in all other subjects.
Pens and pencils in their proper places.
Last night, her reeling was accomplished, and she charmed the guests.
You're still very giggly, and you're still immature. You've got a lot of work to do. But you can stay this week. Michelle.
Michelle tried hard to make the buffet a success, and although she was an hour late, she was a gracious hostess. But her vulgarity is never far from the surface.
But whatever way you look at it, it's still bollocks.
You've got quite a butch approach to life. You know, the laughter, etc. has got to be improved. But last night you performed well in the evening. We're allowing you to stay. Jessica.
Jessica has tried the patience of the staff all along.
I think it looks great.
Well, that's where we differ.
No.
Last night she was openly insubordinate. And at last she has been exposed in front of Jean Broke-Smith.
You've been a real challenge to us all. The man in the bedroom last night. I was so horrified, I only stepped out of the room and realised you had no clothes on under your bedclothes. You know, you're very inconsiderate. I think you are far too selfish to be a lady. And I'm afraid I'm inviting you to leave at this moment. Rachel.
Last night, Rachel tried hard.
So please, if we could be upstanding.
But she bungled the introductions and also had a gentleman caller in her dormitory.
So you thought we were witches? What an extraordinary thing. And last week you only survived by the skin of your teeth. Last night you did achieve a great deal. So I'm pleased to say that you can stay for another week. Okay, Claire.
In charge of the bar, not one sip of alcohol passed Claire's lips. But she started the week in the most unladylike way. And her confession to Rosemary Schrager was shocking.
After the last 3 weeks, we've noticed a pattern building up. And you even admitted the terrible word that you were a slut. However, last night, you didn't drink at all. Your grooming, I thought, was very impressive. So at this moment in time, I'm saying that you can stay. All right.
Jessica, the taxi is waiting outside. Would you go now?
At the end of the day, there's more to life than being a fucking lady. I don't need no piece of paper to tell me I'm a lady. The only reason why she fucking pulled me was because I was with Henry, but to be fair, there's more to life than this place, this school, everything. So it's game over for me.
The teachers aren't stupid. They know what goes on. You may, if you're very clever, pull the wool over one of their eyes, but not all 4 or 5 or 6 of them.
No, I've tried to do that
and you
in
can't do
consecutive
it.
weeks.
I'm just so proud that I've got this far.
I can't wait to be able to pick up the phone and go, Mum, I'm in the final, and to ring my mates. I'm so proud.
No, you're going to be full on.
You've got to see it. She looks absolutely appalling. Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh my goodness me.
She obviously feels more comfortable like that. We have worked so hard on her.
I know, in 2
To
seconds.
be honest with you, it's gone. It hasn't meant a thing to her.
There she goes.
Come on, sugar, please.
You know that.